Oh, we are getting ready to attempt a backsplash project. Putting up these shell mesh tiles. This is the first time trying this. We got our supplies ready to go. So we're planning how the pieces are going to fit around the outlets. And in this case, these shells are so thin that we might not need the outlet extenders. Two pieces up. First little section, and it was pretty easy to cut around the light socket because this product is so thin.
Yeah, there's a little bit of space above and below, but when the grout is in, I don't think it'll be noticeable. And it's a lot easier than trying to cut off a part of that towel lengthwise because we're just using these glass snippers for this instead of doing a wet saw.
And this is the product that we're using that everybody calls thin set. The Acrylic Pro. Here's the first section. Up. Ungrouted, of course. And one thing we would recommend already so far is getting a
trowel with smaller notches.
A trowel with smaller notches.
And also a little small one to get around areas that it's harder to maneuver the large trowel. I'm not really doing this the right way. This is not the way it says to do it, but I got the wrong kind of trowel.
I said if you want to take the time to go back to the store.
Nope, I don't. As you can see, I'm doing the smoothed mastic instead of the where it shows as the notch, because as you can see this trowel has too big of notches. I didn't know when I purchased it, so I'm just doing smooth. These are also very lightweight small tiles. They don't need very much to hold them up. Just one place here. Alright, this is the progress that we've done so far that I've put up. And this is what the piece looks like before you put it up. We have this strip set, so I'm going to put this up on the wall. Oh, it's kind of hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time, huh? I don't have my trusty assistant here to hold the camera, so it's a little bit of a slight bit of a messy process here, but it's coming along all right. You see, that's all you gotta do. And then I just use this thing to kind of tamp it down and make sure it looks evenly spaced. But it's coming together very nicely. I'm just finishing up here. I'm coming to the end, so having to kind of squeeze all the tile in there. I'm going to have some cutting to do to make it. I went a little bit behind the stove there. I just finished doing the cuts and getting the last of the pieces on here. I'm just going to clean up the counter and see the finished product.
So here's the product that we added to the grout mix. And we didn't really allow for the fact that this is, 12 12 ounces of fluid. So that made the
It's just a little bit thinner than they say.
Made the
They say
product a little thin.
consistency of peanut butter. But
yeah.
as you can see here, it's a little bit runnier. So
So-
I'm just mixing it one last time. And I'm going to let it set for another couple of minutes. All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, starting the grouting. Never having done this before.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but hey, you know, I didn't know what I was doing when I was tiling either, and
Yeah, this is a real do-it-yourself project.
pretty good mess here.
So we're doing this in sections. Have one section that is set for, it says, let's say 10 to 20 minutes, and it's coming up on 20 minutes. I'm gonna try wiping that down. I'm a little worried about the product here, which is a shell mother of pearl, being very delicate bottom. I don't think it's particularly porous though, is it?
No, it is not porous.
Okay,
It's
so
a shell, yeah.
because that could be a good thing in this case.
All right, this is the first section here that we have done, and it's all wiped down and shined up, and I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Just grouting section by section, keeping track of the time and wiping it.
Yep. Alright, well we just got the backsplash all completed. I'm probably going to get some new switch plate covers. As you see, all the screws are not in, but I just wanted to put them up so you know we don't get the holes on the wall. But it turned out really well. The grout blends in very well here, and I think we did all right on the edges here. Some of the tiles were a little bit hard to cut, so I made it work. Pulled the stove out, and so it goes all the way across over here. And by the time it got over here, I actually had to put another row, because I guess this must be slightly off. I had to put another row up under here, and I squeezed that in. And this was the hardest right here when I got to the end. There was some pieces that are about this big I had to snip off just to fill in there, but I think it turned out beautifully. Alright, well that was our backsplash project, so thanks for watching.